Box. If you don't like and subscribe, we're gonna be on your ass.
And if you're in the inbox, I'm at your front door.
At your top piece.
At the noggin, the Schmitty Mulligan. So if you don't, you know what I'm saying, subscribe. Yeah. What about the hat? Oh, hey, he's got a Kango on. Yeah, at your door. I got a Kango at your fucking door.
At your neck, B.
We don't bend. We don't fold, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't bend. We don't fucking fold. Yeah, I got a motherfucking Kango.
So what?
What did Denzel say? He said, hey, put the bag down, Jake. You want to go to jail or you want to go home?
Man.
You know
hey, all right, let's go, man. Let's get started, man. Let's get this shit rocking,
you know what I'm saying? We have fun.
We enjoy each other's company.
But no, seriously, though. So what this podcast basically is about, the next one, we might have some different shit. Well, you never know what we get into, what we have going on. But today is... And I'll have my day, you know what I'm saying, don't get me wrong. But today, we interviewing Zoo. You feel me? That nigga raw. I'm Uncut. Feel me? But today, we interviewing this nigga, basically asking him questions that we would, ask anybody else. But, basically how niggas get into shit. Ooh, what, bam, yeah, you already know. But tune in, at least, check your boy out. See his background. Show some love and support. Shout out to 122. Shout out to 122, man. Shout out to my homie Bill. Shout out to Spud for helping out. You know what I'm saying? Whoever's tuning in. I mean, just fuck with it. At least watch. You know what I'm saying? But second, niggas be saying some funny shit. But the first thing I wanted to basically start off with was what made you want to start podcasting? Because I'm already with you. You know what I'm saying? But tell them what made you want to start podcasting. What did you see? What inspired you?
Honestly, what it really was, it started off with a lot of Facebook arguments. I got arguments with a lot of strangers on Facebook, and I was like, man, you know what? I could be actually making money. I spend too much time doing this. You know what I mean? So I really feel that there's a lot of issues in our society and today that need to be discussed. And talking is the only way you can really heal something. I mean, unless you fight, but you don't always have to fight. You know what I mean? I feel like you should be able to talk to the other sex or the other whoever you want to talk to, and everything should be civil. It shouldn't be a fight all the time or an argument. It doesn't always need to resort to that.
I feel that. Side note, shout out that nigga Draco. Yay, baby. But I feel that. I'm gonna lean another way. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I asked you that. I could have kept going that way, but I'm gonna lean another way. A lot of people probably don't know about it. Most people wouldn't know about it, but I want to ask you, where are you from? Where did you grow up at? Shit like that. Tell motherfuckers that type of shit.
I came from Chicago. I was born and raised in Chicago, Illinois. Robert Taylor Projects. Shout out to the White Sox. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in a 7 brothers and sisters. It was a lot of us. It wasn't always food. It was dangerous. There's a lot of shootings and stabbings and all kinds of crazy shit. You know what I mean? And growing up in that environment, it made me step back and look at the things that I really have today. Because a lot of the homies that I grew up with in the hood, they not even there no more. So.
And that was basically leading into my next question, which was how did you grow up? Some type of things that you experience, or a lot of that shit that you go through as a kid, leads into who you will be as a older adult. You know what I'm saying? It's experiences.
I mean, a lot of my experiences led me to where I am today. I could have been off worse. I could have been way worse, but I always had a head on my shoulders to be able to make a lot of the right decisions for myself. I mean, I ain't always made the right decision, but I made most of the time I made the right decisions because I'm here. You know what I'm saying? It like I said, it wasn't easy, especially for somebody like me, coming from Chicago, coming from the hood. Areas where a lot of kids get shot at 12, 10 years old. You know what I mean? And I was only 6 or 7, but still, it was just it was a rough area, man. And I really can describe it as it's real life poverty. It's what it is. It's real life poverty.
I wasn't in that shit, so I ain't had to deal with it. Hey, I ain't had to deal with it. Hey. He said, "Hey,
It's rough though.
why can't I
It's
go
rough.
outside with a red shirt
rough.
on, like, or a blue shirt on?" You know what I mean?
It's just what it is, bro. Because you go out there like that, and people mistake you for the wrong shit automatically. They don't ask no questions. They don't care about you.
No.
Now,
I know
listen,
you do the
they don't
podcast and all
care
that
about
shit,
your
but no
family.
funny shit, dog. What's your set, fam? Cause I'm finna smack the shit out you.
Fuck about it.
I'm finna smack the shit. No, fuck all that camera
Fuck
shit.
all that camera shit.
Fuck all that camera
What's
shit.
up there?
Shit ain't funny. You know, take off my mic, son. Take off my mic, son.
Take off my mic, son.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, man. Come on, man.
Damn. You know, okay,
Damn.
okay. Let's be serious. You know, cut it back. Let's be serious. How did growing up like that lead you where you are today, or make you what you do today? What you do, you know what I mean? So
It made me, like I said, it made me appreciate life a lot more. When I was in that area, I didn't really appreciate life. I didn't think that I would live for very long. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think I would make it to 32 years old.
Short stack,
You know what I mean? So I didn't think, like, for real. I mean, when you grow up like that, and then once you hit about 18, 19, and you start realizing the real value of life, like, man, everybody's starting to hit their stride. People going to college. You know what I'm saying? People starting new jobs, new lives and shit. So that's when I was like, I want that. I don't want to be a part of this other shit no more. I want that future. And I took myself out of it.
That's crazy, because you know what it took for me? You know what it took for me? It took me drinking coffee as a kid one time and realizing coffee and ADD or ADHD doesn't mix. I caught a fucking bee out of the air, dog. I'm like, you know what? I want more from life now. I want more from life.
Dude, gross.
Hey, dude, gross. No, if we can get some shit out there. Hey, you seen the movie Wanted? Hey, when a nigga in the movie Wanted, he caught the bee. So what'd he do? He shot the wings off the bee. I'm that dog.
Did it sting you?
No, he didn't sting me, bro. He was my friend. He was my friend.
All right. Continue with the show. I'm sorry about
He
this.
was my friend.
Excuse me. I'm so sorry.
No. Don't be sorry. This is raw and uncut, and we don't
fucking fold. Raw and uncut.
You hear me? It
go,
gets
man.
like that. It
Come
gets
on.
like that.
Keep within
all right. So another question that I have for you is, you already know, you know what I'm saying, I'm your boy, you know, I'm your brother, you feel me? But what do you hope, I could say near future or even future, what do you hope the future to bring? Like,
definitely,
you know what I mean?
definitely lots of currency. You know what I mean?
Currency.
Definitely lots of currency, lots of blessings, health and wealth, for sure. Like, I don't want to sit up here and, you know, wish for something to happen. I want to work for it to happen, and I'm working for that shit. It's gonna happen. So when it do happen, when I come down the street in that purple Lambo, don't act like you know me then.
Now, and then that's one of the things I would say is, like, there'll be days that, like, I don't feel like doing shit. Like, I get off work, I'm like, dog, I don't feel like doing shit. I don't want to do shit. And there's days like that, and even days like today, because honestly, I was like, fuck, dog, I don't want to do this shit. But it's days like today is you get that raw and uncut content, but that real deal shit, and let you know what a nigga at, you know what I'm saying? So, and the hungriness that you gotta have to keep on having, cause
it's a grind every day.
At the end of the day, somebody gonna tune in.
Every day,
you know what I'm saying?
every day is a grind. So we, like I said, we appreciate all y'all support. We gonna send y'all the links to our channels, all that. Just go subscribe. I'm in the process of getting videos up. Like, just wait on it.
So I have one more question. It might be an offset. These last two questions I might have for you, and we can get into some other shit. But I had life in a short story. So, like,
I'm gonna get that to you in words, in my own words. I'm gonna say life in a short story. Pain, regret, betrayal, love, blood, sweat, and tears.
Semen.
I'm a virgin, so I don't participate in those kind of activities.
For all the pungent ejaculate.
No, but seriously,
no.
yeah, you know, that betrayal, perseverance. I always stayed, yeah. Perseverance. Yeah. Yeah.
I feel that. I have one more for you. So the last one was, that sounded weird. It was all weird. I don't know. But anyway, fuck it. We're on Uncut. We don't bend, we don't fold.
We don't bend, we don't fold.
Fuck you talking about. So it just said women. So I guess my question was basically like, how do you basically, deal with women that act like they have this credibility or value when they've already given it to someone of less, or
really that question,
as,
like, I mean,
substantial as you.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. Really that question is, I don't deal with women, period. You know what I'm saying? At all. So I mean, cause so I mean, really what it is women nowadays have an overinflated sense of self-value, which means that they believe that I mean, everybody should think that they're beautiful and that they're confident and all that shit. Everybody should have a confidence about them. But everybody
should
can't.
have a
Let me
confidence of
Let
them.
me finish.
Like that. You know
Let me finish. Everybody can't be Beyonce. I don't sit there. I
mean, clearly, people wake up knowing that.
Somebody may think that they're handsome, but they're not gonna go around flaunting themselves like they're fucking Chris Brown or Michael Jackson or these iconic people. You know what I mean? They're not gonna do that. So
we don't wake up knowing that we're
Let me finish the question. Let me finish the question because you asked me a good question. I really believe that, and I have strong views about certain things when it comes to relationships and stuff like that. And I don't mean to offend anybody because I don't want to offend anybody. I don't want to offend anybody, but I feel that women need to come off their high horse a little bit. Like, social media is it's very, like, I mean, it's cool, but it's like it's blowing your head up so much to where you think that you're this top model, like, chick, like, and you're not, because when we see you in person, it's just like it's nothing of the sorts. So I mean, like, you live in this false reality, and then you apply your false reality to actual reality, and you wonder why you're not getting the results that you're supposed to be getting, and you want to be getting.
And you want to know why that is?
It's because
your bloody used up. You're a fucking used fucking black guy. I know I'm playing. That's fucked up. No, but in all seriousness, with men, you have been pretty aggressive. So
I mean, this is the thing, man. I'm gonna say this. What's happened is the internet, social media, all that stuff has given men who are, would normally never even have access to these kind of girls, a way to contact them. So these types of men are willing to do whatever it takes, paying OnlyFans, sending her money for lunch, buying her Louis bags,
the bitch,
all that shit. They're willing. Let me finish.
The bitch got paid for her farts.
Let me finish.
In a jar.
Let me finish.
In a fucking jar.
These men are willing to go broke and simp for a lot of these women out here. And it's sad. It's really sad and shit, because it makes these women's heads have this unrealistic view of how a relationship is supposed to be. Like, why do I have to pay you to fucking take you out? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense.
That's part of it. Because niggas be like, well, I don't pay for pussy. But then, in reality, if you take her out to dinner, you take her out to eat, whatever, you're basically paying for pussy. In hopes that one day...
I don't see it like that.
In hopes that one day that you might...
Well, yeah, I mean, if you say it that way, then yeah. You know what I mean? But I don't really feel that it's like paying for that's like an it's like an old style relationship. You know what I mean? Like,
matter.
You take her out, you pay for dinner, you get her some flowers.
In hopes of what?
I mean, in hopes of smashing at the end of the day, but I'm not gonna say that you're paying for the pussy. Like, that's not like.
In a way, unless you really like the chick, you're like, oh, well, I don't consider it paying because I really liked her. Then in that case, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, you really liked her, so the money didn't matter at that point. But in reality, if it's on to the next one, then yeah, you're paying for pussy. You know what I mean? Even if it was a chick, because most chicks don't want to seem like most chicks don't want to seem like they're a whore.
No, I hate that, because women take that and they run with that. Like, oh, you pay for pussy, you pay for pussy. Like, it's not the same thing. I'm not giving you cash in hand for your vagina. I'm not doing that. I'm fucking buying us dinner. Look, that's what a man is supposed to do. If he asks you out, he's supposed to go buy dinner for you.
Look, I'm $20 short. I need
He said, I left my credit card at home. God, I'm such a klutz.
Anyway, you still gonna fucking suck me?
She said, I'll pay for dinner, but you know, I'm not gonna see you again. This is not gonna work out.
No, she gonna hit him with that. Next time, don't let this happen. But I'm still gonna take the cash. You said you got 2 dubs in the fin.
So come on with it.
Come on with it.
Come on with it.
You got a soft butt.
No, I mean, but I'm not gonna go into too much detail about women and shit because I want women to not be offended by a lot of things that I have to say because the things that I have to say is coming from a good place. I mean, I want us to be back to where men were actually with women and it wasn't like such a battle, a struggle all the fucking time. Like we ain't always gotta fight and argue. Like we don't. Like on Facebook posts and shit. Like it'd be like women be like lions. They're attacking each other. They're attacking us. It's like men are just this, men are just that. It's not fair. Like it's to the point where, like, even if you wanted, let's say even if you wanted to talk to a girl and you hopped in her inbox, she probably either one not gonna look at your message or she gonna treat the fuck out you. You know what I'm saying? Like
let's be real.
Overinflated.
They're pretty loud downstairs, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty loud and clear. But you know where we at? We at the 122 Club. You already know that they got shit coming through. This was just a short little podcast. You know, basically, you know where he's coming from, where he's from. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know, City Boys, Raw and Uncut.
City Boys, Raw and Uncut.
This is Raw. I'm Uncut.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? Tune in. Next week we're gonna have a couple guests on there. I think it's usually like Thursdays and Sundays, but whenever you can, just tune in, watch the last one, watch the first one, whatever. This is the third one, but you know what I'm saying? Tune in and get right with us. But
help us grow.
Yeah, help us grow. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You go, we go. We're going to have all kinds of guests on the show, so if you message, you know, a lot of people is like, oh, he's messaging me.
Content.
We probably just want you to come on the show and look good. Fuck you talking about. But the dumbass don't want to goddamn.
We got a lot of content coming to you motherfuckers, man. For real.
No, but City Boys, Raw and Uncut, you know, we out. Shout out to Bill 122 Silver Fox. Shout out to my nigga Spud. He on the back seat, you feel me? He didn't want to be in the camera, but fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And show some love, y'all. This was a short little you dig just to let you know what I'm saying? We hungry, you know what I'm saying? So if you want to, you know, get that content, come get it. My honey dropped. Told you I'll get you, nigga. Come on, nigga. Was that shit out raw as fuck? Bro, now you see why I did that? Hey, Mo. Yeah. Now you see why I did that? Or ask Bill before you delete it. Ask Bill before you delete it. Oh. That shit went nuts.